What's up, everybody? Tony Pete's Guy here, and I am going to be talking about WWE Future Endeavors 2012. That's right. If you haven't seen the video by 101 Gaming, he had a great tribute video to a lot of the people that got fired in 2012. Now, if you don't know what Future Endeavor is when they basically say that you are fired from the WWE and we wish you luck in your future endeavors. And they call it Future Endeavors, and then they even John Laurinaitis, when he did the People Power stuff and he was firing people, they even played it up and did that. And then after I saw 101 Gaming's video, I went on YouTube and looked up Future Endeavors 2012 to see if I could find like a full list of the guys. And I actually compiled a pretty good list. Basically, it's all the people that were fired in 2012 that were on the main WWE programming. They don't have anything to do with NXT, since NXT had merged with FCW, and NXT is now basically a training ground, and it's not really WWE main program anymore. So the list is as follows. We have Goldust, the Bellas, Maxine, Karma, Abraham Washington, Tyler Reks, Kelly, Beth Phoenix, Chris Jericho, and Edge. Now, a lot of these people actually didn't get fired. They actually left on their own terms, which is kind of different than usual. You know, usually what WWE does is they have a lot of spring cleaning where they fire a lot of people. They get a group of people and then they fire them that aren't really around anymore. But we will talk about the Future Endeavors. Goldust is the first one on our list, and he was actually let go, not on his terms. He was actually fired, which is a shocker because he's still around. You know, you have Dusty Rhodes and all that. Next, we get to the Bella Twins. Now, the Bella Twins are a different story. They actually left on their own terms. They wanted their release, and they're actually dating John Cena and Daniel Bryan, so we could possibly see them come back. It's likely. The next one on our list was Maxine. Don't really care about Maxine. She wasn't really used that well. I didn't really see her on TV all too much. I mean, she had a few matches here and there. She was on television a little bit, but her release I could see coming because, like I said, she wasn't really used, but she did ask for her release. Karma. There's the next one on our list. Karma. I am sad about this one. Karma was going to be the next big diva, but she had a kid and WWE released her because she couldn't compete. So there's that one. That one's kind of iffy on that, if she left on her own terms or if WWE let her go. But sad to see her go. The next one we have is Abraham Washington. He was fired for I believe it was some racist joke, if I can remember that. Not sure really what he actually said. I can't even remember to this day why he got fired, but it was something that he wasn't supposed to say. So there's that. Up next is Tyler Reks. Tyler Reks is a man who really, he wasn't being used properly. He was upset and he left. According to him, he wasn't being used properly. I understand, just young guys and you're not being used, but whatever. I didn't really care one way or another why he left. Up next is Double K, Kelly. She recently left. I think she was left at near the end of the year. I remember her leaving. And she left on her own terms. She wanted to get out of there. And we also have Beth Phoenix. She also left, and I kind of forgot about her leaving. It's kind of a weird thing. I didn't really remember her leaving, but she did again leave on her own terms. But the other two that we really want to talk about are Chris Jericho. Of course, Chris Jericho left because he wanted to go tour with his band, Fozzy. Obvious reasons he left because of that. We knew that was coming. It was in the dirt sheets. Everybody knew that Jericho was going to be leaving to go tour with Fozzy. And honestly, I could see Chris Jericho coming back, maybe in the Rumble. If not the Rumble, probably the end of the year. I don't know. I can see that Chris Jericho will probably have one farewell thing. I don't know. He's just one of those guys that can still go. He's still at the top of the game, and anytime that he wrestles, he always has great matches. So Chris Jericho is one that I am sad to see go, and it is very sad. And then the last one, of course, is Edge. We all know Edge could not wrestle anymore because of his neck. So Edge is forced to leave. He retired, and he made it into the WWE 2012 Hall of Fame. Honestly, Edge was a great wrestler. He held the title with Hogan. He was a multi-time world champion. Once he started the rated R superstar stuff, it put him on a whole new level. Mr. Opportunist. He had Money in the Bank multiple times, and Edge was just an overall great wrestler. Sad to see him go, but he had to go because of his injury, you know. They just couldn't keep him around, and it wasn't smart for him to keep wrestling, because if he did, he probably wouldn't walk away. He would probably be paralyzed or something, and you know, it's not worth the risk. It's really not worth the risk. So out of this whole list, let's recap it one more time so you guys know who all got fired according to this list. Goldust, the Bella Twins, Maxine, Karma, Abraham Washington, Tyler Reks, Kelly, Beth Phoenix, Chris Jericho, and Edge. Now, out of this list, I want to ask you guys, which guy or gal that got fired are you most upset about? Honestly, I'm upset about Chris Jericho, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back. Edge really does suck. And Edge has probably got to be the biggest one on my list. Why did Edge have to go? Sad. And then the second one is Karma. I really didn't want to see Karma go at all, because Karma, she was great. She was awesome. Hopefully WWE brings her back. Anyway, like I said, let me know who you guys think is the top on your list of future endeavor that shouldn't have been released, and who do you think should be released this year? I really want to know those two questions. Who should be released this year, and who was released that you didn't want to see released? Anyway, guys, that is it. Hit that like button if you did enjoy this, and Tony Pizza Guy, brag out. I urge you to check out these two videos if you haven't. First, you can win 1,600 Microsoft points just by creating an arena, and Battlestar Galactica Blood and Chrome Episode 1 on Machinima Prime. It's great. Check it out.